AI can write extremely fast, but most of the time it sounds like a corporate intern who's trying way too hard. It's polite, it's stiff, and it has the emotional range of an HR announcement. Today I'm going to show you how to fix that using a simple technique I use to make any AI model, especially Claude, write in my voice. And by the end of this video, you won't just see examples, you'll understand the workflow I use every day to turn robotic text into something that actually sounds like I wrote it. AI sounds robotic by default because it doesn't actually know how you write. Models can remember context inside a conversation, but they don't permanently store your tone or writing style. So every time you open a new chat, the model starts from a neutral baseline: safe, generic, and formal. It isn't necessarily wrong, it's just not you. Think of it like hiring a ghostwriter who's never heard you speak. If you give them nothing, they're going to write in the safest voice possible. But if you hand them a short sample, something that actually sounds like you, suddenly everything clicks. And that's what the tone anchor does. It's a tiny piece of writing that gives the AI a sense of your rhythm, pacing, and personality. Let's start with an email. Here's something Claude wrote with zero guidance. Hello, Chris. I hope you are doing well today. I'm reaching out to follow up on the project task we discussed last week and confirm that everything is progressing as planned. Please let me know if you have any updates or if you require additional clarification on the next steps. This is fine, but it isn't me. So here's the workflow. First, I give Claude a tone anchor, just a short sample of how I actually write. I like keeping things straightforward. If something needs my attention, just tell me and we'll move fast. I don't do a lot of formalities. I prefer clear steps, honest timelines, and getting everyone on the same page without making it a whole thing. Then I send it by itself with the instruction, don't rewrite this, just learn the style. Reply with tone anchor loaded when you're ready. Claude responds with tone anchor loaded. Now in a completely separate message, I paste the email and say, rewrite the email using the tone of that sample. And here's the difference. Hey, quick check-in on the stuff from last week. Where are things at? If anything's dragging or you need me to unblock something, just say the word and I'll jump in. No pressure, just want to keep things moving. This is much closer to how I'd actually write. Now let's try a YouTube intro. Here's the default AI version. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will be discussing several productivity strategies you can start using right away to improve your efficiency. These methods are easy to follow and can be applied to a variety of workflows. If you find this helpful, please remember to like and subscribe for more content. Yeah, that's not pulling anyone in. Since Claude already has the tone anchor loaded from the last example, now I just paste the intro and say, rewrite this YouTube intro in a more human conversational style. Same meaning, better vibe. And here's the difference. Today I'm going to show you a simple shift that makes your work feel lighter almost instantly. No new tools, no complicated systems, just one change in how you approach your day that removes pressure instead of adding more. It's small, but it has a huge impact. This output has the same idea, but a totally different energy. Next, a boring paragraph. This is where tone really matters. Here's something Claude might give you by default. A daily review is a helpful practice for improving task visibility and identifying potential bottlenecks. By taking a few minutes to summarize progress and outline remaining action items, individuals can better prioritize their workload and create more accurate plans for future work cycles. Technically correct, emotionally, absolutely nothing. Since Claude already has our tone anchor loaded, now I just give it this paragraph and say, rewrite this as a short, relatable story. Same meaning, more texture. Here's the transformation. Every afternoon, I do this tiny reset. Nothing dramatic, just a few minutes to breathe and look at what actually happened that day. It's usually when I catch the stuff I completely glossed over earlier. The half-finished tasks, the bottlenecks I pretended didn't exist, the things tomorrow me would definitely forget. That little reset is what keeps the whole week from slipping off the rails. This is the kind of writing that pulls people in. Final example, a simple social media caption. Here's the AI version. Productivity increases when workflows are structured for optimal efficiency. Yeah, this sounds like it was written by whoever makes posters for corporate stairwells. Since Claude already has our tone anchor loaded, here's all we do next. Rewrite this using the tone anchor. Keep it short, human, and punchy. And here's the transformation. When your workflow works with you, productivity feels effortless. This is simple, clear, and it actually resonates. All right, here's the whole technique in one place, start to finish. Step 1, create a tone anchor. Just 4 to 6 sentences written the way you naturally speak or write. Nothing polished, nothing scripted, just your real voice on the page. Step 2, load it into Claude before you rewrite anything. Send it by itself with a note like, don't rewrite this, just learn the style. Reply, tone anchor loaded. This gives Claude a baseline to work from. Step 3, send your actual text in a separate message. Whether it's an email, a YouTube intro, or a boring paragraph, let Claude see it cleanly, all by itself. Step 4, ask for a targeted rewrite. Rewrite this using a tone of that sample, or rewrite this in my tone, same meaning, better vibe. You've seen how dramatic the difference can be. Step 5, compare before and after. This is where the clarity really shows up. You'll immediately see which lines feel closer to your voice and which ones need a second pass. And that's it, a simple, reliable workflow that makes AI sound less like a corporate memo and more like you. AI isn't here to replace your voice, it's here to amplify it. And once you give it a small anchor, just a few sentences, the whole experience changes. Your writing starts to sound closer to you, and the model stops fighting you and starts helping you. Once you do that, AI becomes an actual writing partner. It's quick, but what really helps is the consistency, the kind of dependable first drafts we wish we had the energy to write every time. Try it once this week. Take something simple, a caption, an email, even a sentence, and run it through with your tone anchor. It's the smallest workflow shift with the biggest payoff. If this helped you sound a little more like yourself, hit the like button. It tells YouTube I wasn't just talking to myself for 6 minutes. And if you want more workflows that make your work feel lighter, subscribe. There's plenty more coming. I'll see you in the next one. Keep working smarter.